I found out that my fiance was cheating on me right in the middle of his proposal to me, like literally as it was happening. Now, I was madly in love with this man. I was head over heels, would do whatever he said. If he said jump, I would say how high. At the time, we had been dating for about 2 years, maybe a little bit under 2 years. And the fact that he was even proposing was a shock to me because even though that I was madly in love with him, I didn't quite feel that we were ready for it. But one day, he just decided to surprise me, took me to Orlando for a little bit of fun at the amusement parks because, I like to get down like that with some childish, lighthearted fun. So once we got to the amusement park, he decides to sign up to be a contestant on one of the competition games performances that they had at this theme park. So right before the show is about to start and he's about to start to compete, he hands me over his cell phone and says, "Babe, please film this. I want you to see what's going to happen." And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. How much fun. Like, this is my dream come true. Competition starts. There was like 3 or 4 events that he had to compete with others to win. And ultimately, he won. But remember, I'm filming, right? And I'm filming from his cell phone that he told me to hold. So here I am with his little cell phone filming, all excited, all proud of my man. He starts to receive text messages that are popping up on the screen. The text messages turned out to be from his mistress that he's been messing with the whole time we are together. And she's pissed. She's really pissed. I guess that morning he had texted her to let her know, like, hey, it's over between us because I'm about to get engaged today. And she threw a fit, even though she herself was married. So at this point, my heart absolutely drops and like I want to vomit. And I'm sitting here in a crowd with hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of people, trying to keep my hands steady and filming what's happening as he's proposing and announcing it to this whole freaking stadium full of people. But I really know what's happening as I'm seeing these texts flash across the screen. Trauma. Deep breaths, Tiffany. Deep breaths. Now listen, I am not the type of girl that likes it when people see me sweat. I keep my cool. I just smile and I pretend that I'm the just most elated, happiest woman on the planet. So since this proposal has been blasted all over the big screen, that everyone around me is so excited for me, they're congratulating me, and I'm just like in shock and awe. I somehow managed to keep my composure and to just walk outside of the stadium and wait for him outside. Once he shows up, he immediately gives me a huge hug, tells me that he loves me, and of course, does the proposal again to my face this time, not just on the big screen. There's so many people watching. Remember, we're in the middle of a theme park with thousands of people. So I quickly grab him and drag him into the nearest restaurant in this theme park that I could find. And I bring him over to the bar area and I sit him down and I tell him everything that I know. He didn't try to deny it. He knew that he was caught. And for the next 30 minutes, he proceeded to just tell me everything that he thought that I wanted to hear. And I was just numb. The only words that I could manage to muster up at this point were, "Baby, this 2-carat diamond ring, it's just not going to be enough."
Oh, the timing on this one. Can you imagine filming your own proposal only to have texts from a side piece start flashing on the screen and in a crowd of hundreds? She handles it like a true queen, holding her composure until she could confront him. But her final line, "This 2-carat diamond ring isn't enough," says it all. What a wild turn for a proposal.
Okay guys, I brought my daughter to apply at IHOP, and this time she came all dressed up and cute, just like you guys said in the comment section that she wasn't dressed right, that she looked like a bum, homeless. So now she came dressed up. Come on, girl.
Okay.
Get it, girl. You got this, Aubrey. You got this. Don't forget your social security card. Hold on, show the fit, girl. Period. What shoes are you wearing?
Don't worry about my heels. Don't look at my feet. It's cold right now.
Ask them if they're hiring for me. Guys, we're at IHOP. Let's see. Hopefully she gets this job. Okay, guys, here she comes out now. It's been a little bit. Okay, why is she running? Okay, why is she running? Okay, girl, why are you running? What happened? Did you get the job?
I got the job!
You got good! Oh my god! I thought, okay, so what did they say? That you could be 16 or what?
Oh my god, I was just like, hey, like, I'm applying for jobs. Like,
Did you tell them you were TikTok famous?
Yes, and I was like, I could really bring in the customers. Like, what's up? And they were like, we like you. You're hired.
Oh
my! Tomorrow.
Yes! She gonna get the bag, period. Okay, period. Let's see how her first day of work goes tomorrow. She gonna do a video, so stay tuned for her first day of work.
Oh, that's such a proud mom moment. She really came prepared this time, all dressed up and ready to impress, and it worked. The confidence she had walking in and even mentioning her social media following clearly made a difference. Looks like she'll be bringing in the customers and the bag. Can't wait to see how her first day goes.
Yesterday, I was freezing my butt, working in the operating room, and we got a call about a situation that was going down. And we were told that we had a patient coming back urgently for a C-section. Now, urgent and stat are two different things. Stat means we need to have this baby out within the next couple of minutes. We're running down the hallway. We can go from decision to baby out in less than 5 minutes. Now, urgent C-sections are similar to stat C-sections in that there is a medical reason that time is of the essence and we need to go quick. We're going to do it as fast as we can while also making sure that all of our safety checks are in place. Stat C-sections are like splash and dash, okay? But urgent C-sections, you want to have that baby out within like 30 minutes. So we went back, we set up everything very quickly. I called the nurse who was caring for that patient, said, we're ready. And she said, hey, her husband is not here. She's never had a C-section before. She's really scared. Can we wait for him? He was about 30 minutes away from the hospital and we were ready to go. Now that is not my call, okay? That is not my call. But I knew that based on the circumstances, waiting could have negative outcomes. So do you see this thing right here? This is a Vocera, okay? It's our phone that we use. It's always on speakerphone. That's the default. You have the option of putting it like up to your ear, but it's always automatically gonna be on speakerphone. So I said, are you with her? She said, yes. I said, am I on speakerphone? She said, yes. For the purposes of this conversation, we will call her Ashley. I said, hey, Ashley, my name is Jen, and I'm the nurse that you're gonna meet here in just a few minutes. I said, I know that this is super scary, but if you'll let me, I will be your surrogate husband until we can get him here. I'm gonna be right here with you the whole time. So she agreed, and she got rolled up on the stretcher. It was just her and the nurse. I said, hey, new friend, I'm Jen. I'm the girl that you talked to on the phone. And I know that this has gotta be really scary. She said, I am terrified. I said, but guess what? I'm not scared. Trish isn't scared. Look at how not scared Trish looks right now. And you know what? We are going to let you borrow some of our not scaredness, and we're gonna get through this together. So during a C-section, there are some chores that we have to do prior to the actual incision. We have to, figure out what we're doing for anesthesia. We're going to do a spinal, we're going to do general. For urgent cases, we can usually do a spinal, but we also have to prep the patient sterilely. Now, during those prep moments, the support person is not in the room with the patient because we're setting everything up sterilely. We got stuff going on. Now, my hope was that as we were sterilely prepping her, that Home Biscuit would put the pedal to the metal and get there with the quickness so that he could still make it. So I hold her for her spinal. She does amazing. Even though she's super scared, we lay her down. We're ready to go. And at that moment, I get a phone call. He's here. So some of my buddies run out and get him prepped in his little bunny suit for sterility. And right as we're about to start, he comes in. I was so happy for her that she did not have to use me as a surrogate husband, but I would have done it in a heartbeat if she needed me to.
This story really captures the incredible lengths that healthcare professionals go to support patients. Imagine being so scared, meeting a C-section, and your husband's not there yet, but this nurse steps in with compassion and strength, ready to be your stand-in support. And then, right in the nick of time, he makes it. Such a heartwarming reminder of the teamwork and empathy behind the scenes in those tense moments. Have you ever had someone show up for you unexpectedly like this?